It's the Boston Red Sox going up against the Atlanta Braves. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. It's Game 7, everything on the line. And Chris, as a player, this is the spot you dream of.
I guarantee you, as kids, they've made up this scenario. Game 7 of the World Series, bases loaded, and all that pressure there. Well, here's the reality tonight. The key, act like you're in the backyard all over again. See if you can come through with something big.
First pitch coming your way next. And getting the nod for Game 7 on the hill, Greg Maddux. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
Obviously, there's a lot of pressure in this ball game, but important just to try to diffuse that. Take your deep breaths, step off the mound, do whatever you need to do to get yourself in a position. I wouldn't try to get all the strikeouts early. Get the defense involved in this ball game. See if they can get you through a few innings, and then find that groove.
All right, ready to get underway. Manny Ramirez now at the plate. And here we are. Game 7 is underway. Right through there for a strike.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
Oh.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That's to third. Matthews. Over to first. 1 out in the top of the first. Time now to check out the lineup for the Boston Red Sox. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Well, Boog, against a talented pitcher, it's crucial to disrupt his rhythm. Use bunts to get him off the mound and moving around out there. If he's in a flow, step out and break his timing. When he throws in the zone, you might only get 1 pitch, so you don't want to miss it.
Ted Williams, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Just getting started here at Truist Park outside Atlanta. And that one clips the corner.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
That one drilled left field, and foul ball. Here's a 1-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. And a 1-2. Just missed.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than to have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on 1 hitter.
8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Justice should have this one. And there's 2 down.
Batting third, first baseman, David Ortiz.
David Ortiz up next for the Red Sox. Singing in Game 7, you're talking about the heart of the order, the big-time players. This is one of the guys that they need to come through with a big performance.
Yeah, and when you come into this situation, there's some pressure there. His teammates are looking to him to lead this one, and I think he's going to do it.
Ortiz with another scorching run of play lately. Two down, nobody on.
Ball, hot. Ball two.
That one misses. 3-2 now. That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
One of the things about that two-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a two-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Anthony launched a homer in his most recent game. Outside with a breaking ball. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Ortiz, the runner at first with two gone. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. And now the Braves will get their first crack at it. No score. This is the World Series on the show. Back at Truist Park, getting the nod for Game 7 on the mound, Roger Clemens. How about a scouting report on him?
Last time out, it just seemed like he wasn't trusting his stuff. He fell behind in the count, walked a number of guys. Today, he's got to pitch aggressively, and he's got to pitch inside.
Digging in, Chipper Jones. Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. That one catches the zone. No balls, two strikes. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
The fastball at the bottom of the zone can be very effective. Just got to keep it on the corners.
And a foul ball. He stays alive. Got him. One up, one down. All right, let's take a look at the lineup. And this is an offense with a ton of pop, top to bottom, Singy.
Yeah, well, some players will say that home runs are mistakes. They were just a little too quick. Not this club. They're looking to hit the ball over the fence. Not any speedsters in this lineup. Not players that were looking to run around the bases. They're looking to jog. And I expect to see that kind of approach in this one.
Here's Acuna. Clemens, when you talk about his skill set, he stops teams from getting hits. That's the thing that he's so good at. He's just really difficult to get base hits against.
Well, he's got power, and he has a reputation of being a strike thrower. So, to his advantage, he can expand the zone.
The 1-1. Line drive. Could be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. And he'll pull into second safely.
Everything came together for him. Really stayed inside that baseball to send it to the opposite field. With the shift onto the pull side, that's an easy knock if you'll take it.
Eddie Matthews next up for the Braves. And ball one. Catcher challenge. Will take another look. And on further review, it was a strike. They'll keep both their challenges. Man at second. Swing and a pop-up. Boggs in position. 2 down.
He can throw that fastball slightly above the top of the strike zone to get hitters to chase. He can also break it off because when you're geared up for good velocity, it's hard to stay back. You have to make a decision really early.
Here is Matt Olson. So what's the approach from an offensive perspective against a guy that doesn't give up a lot of hits?
I think you just kind of have to lean out over the plate and take your base. But seriously, you just have to try to shorten up. I think guys choking up on the bat a little bit to have some more bat control, be a little bit quicker, and don't get greedy.
Man on second, 2 down. Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. A 2-run homer. The Braves score first. It's 2-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrists to roll over, stays through the ball, gets them off, and gets the home run.
So 2 down, Fred McGriff getting ready to hit. And the first pitch misses for ball one. McGriff with a homer in his last game.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in. You're in Game 7 of the World Series. Out towards right center field. Williams on the move to the gap. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Braves pick up 2 on the long ball. It's now a 2-0 ball game. You're watching the World Series on the show. It's the last game of the season, Game 7 of the World Series. So stepping in for Boston, Bobby Doerr. Close one, doesn't get the call. And that is ball one. Next offering is fouled back. Here's a 1-1. Legends really are cemented in the postseason. You think of David Ortiz heroics for the Red Sox, Derek Jeter as Mr. November, or Randy Johnson in the 2001 World Series, just to name a few. The 3-1. And that drops in for a strike.
Well, on that idea of postseason reputations, Boog, got to mention players like Carlton Fisk, Reggie Jackson, and Madison Bumgarner. We were doing that game. Those guys really shine in the toughest moments.
Chris, as we look back at the pitch sequence, he hadn't seen that curveball at all. How tough is it to adjust to something like that with a bunch of break when you haven't had a look at it yet?
Yeah, I mean, you're dialed up for something firm. You never want to take a called third strike as a fastball, so you're going to be a little anxious before you recognize the pitch. And right there, clearly didn't see what was coming.
Just wait, Boggs now. Boggs in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. The 0-1. Good job to fight that one off. The 0-2. Inside, almost got him. On the ground, Albies. And he beats it. That's a hit. Great try there.
Batting seventh, center fielder, Jaron Duran.
One gone, runner at first. Now batting Jaron Duran. And a foul ball. Duran hitting 7th in today's lineup, and he was drafted in the 7th round back in 2018. Next offering is fouled back. On the ground to short. Jones. Off balance feed. There's one. To first. Not in time. Great effort there.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off, and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
The switch hitting catcher will come up to hit. Jason, runner on the go. Pitch misses. Throw. Save. That's a stolen base.
Well, in the postseason, I'd say we see more teams playing for one run, trying to apply some pressure, and that's exactly the case right here. Speed on the bases, put him in motion, and it worked out. Now time to execute in the batter's box.
Runner at second, 2 down. Here at the top of the second.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
The 1-1. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup. Got him swinging for the K. That K is his 3rd of the game. And the Red Sox lead one. They trail things here 2-0. Bottom half of inning number 2. Now in for the Braves, Hank Aaron. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Hank recently taking home Player of the Month honors.
And what a show he put on last month, Boog. Really impressive work at the dish, and I'm sure his teammates and the coaching staff appreciate it. Great having a bat like this in the lineup.
Ball.
Here's a 2-1. High fly ball, right field. Williams gets under it. And there's one down. Here's the veteran outfielder, David Justice. And first offering is fouled off. Foul ball there.
Ball.
That one misses. It's 2-2. Popped up. Rafaela settles underneath it. And there are 2 down.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
Here's the catcher. The other way. Throws to second. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning.
Batter tried to stretch that one into a double, but he wasn't about to let that happen. Nice job to get to the ball and fire that one into second just in time to get the out and end the inning.
Back in Atlanta Truist Park. So stepping in for Boston, Ceddanne Rafaela. Maddox with some less than fantastic work on the hill lately.
Even the best pitchers of all time have had stretches where nothing was working for him on the mound. Maybe he needs to have his turn in the rotation skipped or something. Get his mind right to get back on track.
Hank settles under this one. And there's one away.
Up next for the Red Sox, the designated hitter, Manny
Stepping in the long ball threat, Manny Ramirez. 0 for 1. Grounded out in his first at bat.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Breaking ball misses down and away. On the ground, right side, and that's just foul. The 1-2. Got him looking, and that's 4 strikeouts. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Two outs, base is empty. Now it's the right fielder, Ted Williams. Fly to left his first time. Ripped on a line. Makes the grab on the run. And that is that. 3 up, 3 down for him there. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Braves 2 and the Red Sox nothing. This is the World Series on the show. Back here in Atlanta. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Ozzie Albies.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there, and boy, umpire didn't give him the call. I bet you if he throws it again, hitter knows he's going to have to swing it.
That one finds the zone. That's strike 1.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
The 1-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Just missed. Three and 2. Payoff pitch. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And they'll do it again. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Well struck, deep right field, way back, and out of here. He'll touch them all. And they tack on to their lead. It's 3-0.
He ran the count full and saved his best swing for last. That was a battle, and he won. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at-bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
Stepping in, the slugging short stop Chipper Jones. Struck out swinging, leading off the bottom of the first.
You know, these Braves doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. They're hitting everything thrown at them. Their contact rate is in the low 90s. It's like they know what's coming, and that's just pretty ridiculous what they're doing right now. Those numbers are well above the major league average.
Next offering upstairs. And a foul ball.
But just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
The 2-1. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in Game 7 of the World Series. Right side, hard hit. Ortiz takes it himself, 1 away. That ground ball may have him back on track after the homer.
Right fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. A double and a run scored his first time up. Challenge from behind the dish here. And the call stands. It was indeed a ball. That knocks them down to 1 challenge left. One out, base is empty, and a run in here in the last half of the third. That one finds the zone. That's strike 2.
Well, he looks fresh out there. Just needs to get a little more confidence and remember how good he's been in the past.
The 1-2. This one popped up right side. Ortiz under it. He's there. He's got it. And there's 2 away.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
2 down, base is empty. And next for Atlanta, Eddie Matthews. Fly to left his first time up. Matthews with some impressive production lately. Just missed.
You don't stick at the major league level unless you can string together consistently solid performances. Right now, he's showing us why he's lasted in the big leagues.
Two down, nobody on. On the inside corner for a strike. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And that is the third out of the inning. Braves Braves pick up 2 on the long ball. It's now 3-0. You're watching the World Series on the show. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point.
Ball 4, take the base.
Now pitching for Boston, number 30, Johan Oviedo.
That's ball 4.
Here comes Ronald Acuna Jr. in a huge spot. 1 for 2.
Well, this is a tough situation with the bases loaded, but the healthiest mindset is just try to get outs, one hitter at a time.
All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
Here's a 1-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Bases loaded, nobody out. You're in Game 7 of the World Series. This one in the air, center field. Brings it in. Runner tags from third. Runner from third in to score. And they lead by 2.
Well, he's always capable of losing one over the fence. He might have just missed it right there, but a good job driving that run from third.
Eddie Matthews, and a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. This guy with light tower power.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2, get out of this.
2 balls, no strikes to count. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. Not far out of the zone, but it was a ball. So that removes their last challenge. Two on, 1 out. And a foul ball. Makes the count 2-1. Fought off foul.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Outside. The Braves trying to break this one open. Last half of inning number 5. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. He makes the grab. Runner tags at second. And he's up to third safely with 2 gone.
Up next for the Braves,
Olsen stepping to the plate in a big spot now. He's already homered in this game. And another ball.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
2 on, 2 outs.
I think he was sitting off speed right there because he just let the fastball go by.
Swing and a miss as he was out front. Just missing there. Full count now.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
3-2 on the way. Ground ball right side. Door tosses to first. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across 1. We're through 5. It's the Braves 4 and the Red Sox 2. This is the World Series on the show. Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moment so far. And here is Roman Anthony.
You're out. Out.
Now pitching for Boston, number 22, Gary Whitlock.
You're out. Three. Out. Out. Out.
Now pitching for Boston, number 63, Justin Slayton.
Out.
Ready to begin the
Now pitching for the Braves, number 52, Dylan Lee.
Ball 4. Take your base. You're out. 3. Three. Ball 4. Take your base.
the last game of the season, Game 7 of the World Series. All set to start the 9th in this one. Bobby Doran getting ready to hit. And that is out of play. Way inside.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Oh, that one almost gets him again. That one misses. So a leadoff walk. So he gets on base. An elimination game, one at a time, right?
And all of a sudden the pressure moves to the other team. They came into this one feeling pretty good, but now that he's on, changes things a little bit.
Boggs now at the plate as he swings through strike one.
He's been great in this one. Eye-hand coordination just failed him a little bit right there. Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for two.
Door on at first. Nobody out. Next one misses, and that's ball one.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
The 1-2. Struck him out swinging. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
No need to deviate from the slider right there. The hitter just not making the adjustment. He came at him with the breaking ball, pitch after pitch in that at bat, and evidently there was no answer for it.
Duran batting with one down takes a strike. The Red Sox down by 4 here at the top of the ninth. Check swing, but he went too far, and it's 0-2. On the ground right side, and that goes foul. The 0-2. Swing strike for the K. Only one out left for the Red Sox.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of his zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
New pitcher for the Braves, Spencer Strider.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Last out for the Red Sox in this one. Jason Varitek up next for the Red Sox. 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. That one lifted to left. And the Atlanta Braves are back on top. They've won the World Series.
Congratulations to the champs. Game 7 of the World Series. Every player on both sides comes to the ballpark knowing that this is it. This team got it done. They've been a special club all year long, and it's fitting they win it all in a special series.
Welcome back on the show as we see some of the final moments and reactions in this World Series clinching game. And now let's go down on the field where they're set to present the Commissioner's Trophy to the World Series champs. Singleton and our outstanding crew. I'm John Shambi. This has been the World Series on MLB The Show.